All right, comic book junkies, we're back here for part 2 of the 50-cent haul from Sweden. I need to fix this camera.
Watch Nighttiger comic.
Tiger comic.
Tiger comic. Nighttiger comic. Nighttiger comic. What? Nighttiger comic.
Yeah.
You never know what you're missing. I think I cut my head off in the last one a little bit. So these are the Phantom books that I picked up. So I noticed that the Phantom was everywhere. On newsstands, you'll see here, there was a big, I don't know what you call it, poster of him hanging on a schoolyard fence. And he was just everywhere. And I'm like, there's got to be a reason behind this. So I did a little research when I got home. But the first book I picked up when I got off the train was this. And I seen it. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. But then I started seeing Phantom everywhere. And let me share a couple of my Phantom books that I have that are really hard to, they're scarce as heck. Ace Comics, and this is the second to last issue. And I just got this one in by Harvey. But yeah, the Phantom was everywhere. So what happened was, back in the 1960s, there were a group of writers who called themselves the Team Phantom, and they were able to gain licensing to write brand new Phantom stories. And so because they were based in Sweden, they changed the direction of the character, because he was British and he was a colonialist fighting for the cause of Britain in Africa. So because of this geographical switch over to Scandinavia, they turned him into a fighter for justice, decolonization, and pretty much reflecting the Swedish political policies of the times, which was from the 60s and 70s. And because they were churning out all these new material, there were publishers from other countries like nearby, Australia, New Zealand, that would buy these stories and then, make their own comics with those stories. So this was a widespread thing. And so the character became like Superman was to America. He became like to Scandinavia and the surrounding areas, New Zealand and Australia, which I thought that was really cool. I never knew that. So these are all Bronze Age. They were all 50 cents. I don't remember. I got most of them at the Red Cross store in Malmo, Sweden. And if I can put a picture of that store in this video, I will do it. But really cool covers. These are all Bronze Age. This is from 1981. Pentagram cover. All painted covers. Reminiscent of Gold Key. Nice Good Girl cover on this one. And these are all from Finland. Air Pirates. And then I'll be showing some footage of the city and us walking around and things that we saw. While you're watching this, I'll cut in and out. This is a cool heroin cover with a needle. I forget what kind of needle you call that. Hypodermic needle. So that's from 1977. We had a great time, guys. A lot of these buildings here in the downtown areas were like they were built in the 1700s. There were spires everywhere, churches, cobblestone roads, brick sidewalks, just brick laid sidewalks. It was beautiful. It was cold and the wind was blowing. It was quite an experience. It actually brought me back to when I was a kid living in Milwaukee, in the big city. What's up, YouTube comic book junkies? This is a secondhand store, Bjork, and it's like a Goodwill. And I did find some Phantom hardcovers here, but I do know that there are bins of comic books, so we're gonna check them out. All right, so I already found the comics, and they are over here, and there are like 5 bins, and I saw some Phantoms in there. So we're gonna check them out. Look at that, all comic books. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go through these, see what I can find, and then I'll give you a little bit of a preview on Instagram, and then I'll do the video later this week. This one I really like. I like the teal, the coloring in it, the gases. These are really cool. This is from 1979. This one was from 1976. And when I went to the comic book shop in Copenhagen, they had tons of the Phantom, but I already got all these, so I didn't need that. I was looking for the Marvel, which you'll see in upcoming videos. This is 1979. From what I could determine, they numbered them. I don't know how they numbered them, actually. It seems like they would restart them because this is 17 from 76, but this is 14 from 79. Another underwater cover. And this is another 17 from 1978. So they must have put out quite a bit of these during the year. I'm guessing maybe, I don't know, 2 a month maybe. Nice kind of skulls in the tree cover, horror cover, 1978. And then 1979. This is number 1, actually. Number 1. This is a cool. I like the candle on this cover. 1976. Just to mention, if you haven't found the secret contest, go back past videos and look for it. It's in a few different videos. Another underwater cover, 1977. And then I want to say that that's his dog, but it doesn't look like the dog that we know. The traditional, I forget his name though. That looks like it might be a homage cover. I've seen that cover before. I think on a gold key. So that's 1978. So that's it for the Phantom covers, or the Phantom comics. They're all from Finland. I thought they were cool. I'm going to cut this short because of time and all that stuff. Check out video 3, the comic book shop in Copenhagen.
Are you recording? You go.
It is recording. Yeah.
Okay. This is us Floridians. Hey, nice snowball.
I'm throwing it past the lens, so it looks like it's coming at you.
Throw it this way. Oh, no!
Oh, I can't touch the camera now. Turn it off for me. Here. Sorry, I was trying to hit the camera.